Hi, and good morning. Welcome back to my channel today. I am Sandy. You can call me Sandy. You can call me Mimi. Adults call me Sandy. Kids call me Mimi. But today I am doing something I have never done before, and I am very excited to do it. And it's taken a lot of courage because I procrastinate. I say, oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. But I don't usually do the good ideas. So today I decided that I'm going to do this good idea. So the good idea is envelope stuffing. So I have some money out that I am going to add to some envelopes, and I'm going to show you what the envelopes are. First and foremost is always the emergency fund. For once in my life, I am not on the last of the list. Personal needs. This is like clothing, haircut, personal needs, not personal wants. Okay. And I'll explain what I do for personal wants. Coming up is Christmas, so I do have Christmas envelope. And last but not least is my sinking fund, and I prioritized it. The first and foremost thing I need for my living room are longer curtains that would add a little bit of warmth to the room. And saying I do have like original hardwood floors, and they're beautiful, but I want a area rug, so that is number two. But even though these are cosmetic, they're going to help keep the house, that room, a little warmer. And when I have the fireplace in there, it's going to be really nice. And number three is a chair I've been wanting that matches my sofa that I just bought in February. And it wasn't in the budget to get the chair. And I promised myself I was going to save up for it. And then because I don't always have a ton of money to put aside into savings, sinking funds, and everything, I always thought it wasn't worth it. Okay, so, but now I'm thinking it's worth it. So, what gave me the idea to do this little amount of money is I was watching Money Mom a lot, and she was one of the first channels that I ever watched, Sensible Living with Money Mom. So if you want to hop on over and tell Dawn that Sandy sent you, just let her know that I'm taking her advice. I don't know if she's going to see this video, but it's the principle, and it's just the idea of putting the money aside into your envelope system to save up for something. So hang on one second. Gotta do something. Okay. I have a fresh pot of coffee brewing, and I didn't want it to perk and overspill on the stove. So we're going to get going. I have here my 4 envelopes. These are my 4 categories. I'll say them again: emergency fund, personal needs, Christmas, and a sinking fund. Now, take in mind that this is the end of the month, and this is all that I have left to, after every single thing was paid. And I think I might have even dipped into a little bit of this before I decided to do this. So we're going to count it out and see what I have. I have $2 bills, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, not bad, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow, I'm surprised. 17. Okay, so I have 2 $1 bills and $15 in change. And as I was saying before, that Dawn had made a very good point that every little bit counts. And if you can only put a dollar aside in a sinking fund or an envelope or something like that, it is better than nothing. So I had this thing. Me and Dawn are a lot alike, which is probably why she was like the first YouTube channel I ever watched, and I really really liked her because we just I think we're a lot alike. But I always had that mindset that you have to have a ton of money extra to put aside. And that was fun during the pandemic when, I was getting the unemployment and those stimulus checks, and it was easy just putting money aside. And I'm glad that I did. But now that part of life is over. And now it's been back to reality now for almost 3 years. So what we have to do is make every cent count. So I am going to take my $17 and I'm going to divide it. So the first thing I want to do is I need my emergency fund. So I am going to, let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, I'm doing this live with you guys. Okay, of course it doesn't work. Of course the calculator don't work. There it is. It's not my calculator, but he left it here, so he won't mind. And if I asked him to help me, it would have been as big, please. I would have been here till noontime, hearing all the explanations. Easier to do it yourself, ladies. So much easier. Just do it yourself. So I'm going to do my 17 divided by 4. So I have $4.25 to put in each envelope, and I am really, really excited about that. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. And here's an extra thing. My sinking fund is mostly, this is like for household things that I'd like for around the house. I also, if I get gift cards, I list them, and I still have a Home Goods gift card for $25. So I added that in here. So who knows? I might be able to save up enough, use the gift card, and then I could even go online and just get something that I need from Home Goods. Now, another thing I do, you're probably saying, well, why don't you have an entertainment envelope? Well, I really could have one, but there won't be anything in it. And there's 2 reasons for that. Number one, I don't spend a lot on entertainment. Entertainment for me, especially in the winter, is just maybe going out for a bite to eat or maybe, I don't know, I don't do much. I know I'd like to go to the Apple Orchard in a couple weeks or something like that. The fall stuff you do. And I might want to buy something. Okay? I might. But what I usually do for any kind of entertainment is I use my Fetch rewards. So if you're not familiar with Fetch, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. And I really should do a separate envelope, and I'm just going to put on there Fetch and then just list the codes and the amount of gift cards that I have. Now, Fetch has been very good to me. I was able to purchase several things for my backyard, some Christmas lights last year, went out to eat over the summer. So it was really nice. It's really, really nice to be able to use Fetch knowing that it didn't cost me anything. All I'm doing is scanning receipts that I would have thrown in the trash. So, without further ado, now don't laugh at the change because eventually this is going to be converted into dollars. However, if I waited to take this somewhere to get change, this never would have got done. So we're going to do it this way, and I will convert it at a later time. So let's get started. We've got emergency fund. Emergency funds, I think I'm going to put the $2 bills in. It'll make me feel like I have more in there. I used to have a very extensive emergency fund, but no more. So I said $2.25, $4.25. So 4. Okay. Now this is my envelope system. I've never done this before, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. Now I'm second on the list. I'm really thrilled. Again, take in mind, this is only for the remaining of the month. This isn't how I'm going to do it every month, but it's a start. 1, this is my personal envelope. 2, 3, 4, 25. Okay. And I will put paper clips on these. So it's $4.25 in that one. and Christmas. Now, I'm probably just going to do a bunch of Christmas shopping next month and just get it done. Um, but I'm going to do it this way. And when I figure out what my budget is for Christmas, I'm just going to go shopping. So it might be a lot sooner. Um, I might be able to do this a lot sooner. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. This is awesome. Okay, and the last one is my sinking fund. So the rest can just all go in here. I had a lot of change in a jar. Oh yeah, I'll leave it there someday if I need it. But it's fun to do it that way. But this way makes me feel like I'm being a little more responsible. Okay, and this is the sinking fund. So I will put them in order. So this is my priority. This is how I go to do it. So I just stuffed 4 envelopes. I'm really excited. I really can't wait to get this turned into paper money. But seeing that we're on the topic of money, here's something else I'm doing. Well, I've done this for a long time, but I want to really pay more attention and be a little more specific with what I do. I needed greeting cards the other day. I could have went to the Dollar Tree. I get it. But I didn't go. And I'm going to tell you why. The selection of cards at the Dollar Tree stores near me are horrendous. They never have envelopes to match. I went to Walgreens. Never go to Walgreens. I like CVS. I never go to Walgreens. But when I checked out, I realized that I'm going to circle this so you see it. Can you see that? $2.09 in free money from Walgreens. And then they also gave me a $5 reward card coupon off of 15. So I really have $7 off of 15, which means I could get $15 worth of stuff, $8. Now, there is something specific I need from Walgreens, and that is my nasal spray. I use the off-brand, but it's the Arm & Hammer. It's a yellow can. I buy the large can of nasal saline spray, and that really helps with my allergies. I used my last nasal sprays last night. I'm all out of it, and I don't want to run out and stay out of it. So I'm going to go to Walgreens today. That's on my list, so that'll be free because it usually is around $10. So it's going to end up being free. I also have about $11 or $12 between my coupon. I have $9 from CVS. I have a $5 rewards, I think a $4 extra reward, and 35% off my total purchase. So I'm going to head on over to CVS, and I don't pay for my hair color. I am not going to pay a hairdresser. I like my own color. This is what God gave me. Okay, I mean, he gave me the gray. No, actually, my daughter did. But God gave me the gray. Yeah, he did. He gave me my hair color. He gave it to me for a specific reason, probably because it looks best on me. So I like to dye my hair my own color. I just do it to cover up the gray. Makes me feel better. It's not making me any younger. I just do that little something for me, and I never pay for hair color. I am not going to pay a hairstylist to color my hair the exact same color for $55. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I think there's another $2 coupon if you get 2 of the Clairol, which I use, hair color. So I'm probably going to get 2 of them for free. But I'll be back and I'm going to let you guys know how my bargains are going. So that's it. I have some pennies and a few odd nickels in here. So I'm going to fill this up again and I'm going to see what I can come up with. I'm going to divide it up again into my envelopes. I think I'm going to do this like every week, probably on a Monday. And this week was crazy because I was under the weather, but this is what I'm doing to get myself organized financially and just a little more um, determination and guts to get out there and just get it done. Just do it. And Dawn over at Sensible Money with Money Mom, I can't thank you enough because you were thinking the same way that I think that you only need to save well, you need a ton of money to put anything aside, and it's not true. And she made a very good point that someone she knew only had $50 in the emergency fund, and they were able to use it one month when they needed groceries. So, I mean, it's an emergency fund. That's what it's for. So my emergency fund is usually I want to build that up a lot. So I'm gonna get going here. I'm gonna go pour myself another cup of coffee, and I'm gonna gather up my CVS coupons. And when I get back from CVS, I'm gonna let you guys know how I made out. Thank you so much for watching this envelope stuffing and budgeting with Mimi. Hope you guys have a great day, and if you want to like and subscribe, you know you're welcome.